The regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council is called to order on Monday, February 23, 2026 at 5:37 p.m. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Morse?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez?
Here.
Councilmember Dutton?
Here.
Councilmember Coops?
Here.
Mayor Santinas?
Here. Closed session. Mr. Smoot?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The council will recess to closed session for two items as listed on the agenda, items 3A and 3B.
Mayor?
Any conflicts?
Yeah, I need to recuse myself from item 3A due to a property conflict.
I also have to recuse myself on item 3A for a property conflict.
All right, so we have to recuse us on item 3A. Anyone who would like to, well, there's no one else to speak on this item from the public. So with that, we will recess to closed session. All right. Good evening, Bellflower. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council. It's called to order on Monday, February 23rd, 2026 at 7:05 p.m. We are reconvening to the regular meeting, and there's no reportable action taken during the closed session. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Morse?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez?
Here.
Councilmember Dutton?
Here.
Councilmember Coops?
Here.
Mayor Santinas?
Here. Tonight's invocation will be led by Councilmember Dan Coops, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Elizabeth Oba, Director of Planning and Building Services. Please rise.
Please bow your head with me. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening to give you thanks for all the blessings you've given to our city and for all those that are in our city. Be with us as we deliberate the items in front of us. Give us the wisdom to do what's correct and right for our city. We're always thinking about safety for our first responders, both the sheriff and fire. Please keep them in the realm of your hand for safeness and safety. Also remember our armed forces who protect us from national enemies, and make sure that everybody comes home tonight safe. In his name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Please face the flag and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dan and Elizabeth. There's no request to appear remotely, and we're going to proceed with the City Council announcements. Let me start. The Bellflower Volunteer Center is committed to caring for children in our community, especially those facing economic hardship. To the Spring Basket program, the Bellflower Volunteer Center brings hope, comfort, and joy to children in our community with thoughtfully prepared baskets filled with essential items and special treats. To participate, you can sponsor a child and receive a few details about them to create a unique, personalized basket. Once your basket is ready, we'll coordinate a drop-off at the Volunteer Center at Sims Park, located at 16614 South Clark Avenue, by Monday, March 23. You can also participate by donating new items to help complete baskets. Suggested items include books, games, toys, candy, snacks, school supplies, gift cards, and toiletries. The donation deadline is Thursday, March 5. This is a simple but meaningful way to show a child that they are seen, valued, and cared for. Your kindness can make a lasting difference and brighten a child's day. If you're interested in participating or having any questions, please call 562-804-1424, extension 2331, or email snoriega, that's SNORIEGA, at bellflower.ca.gov. Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, Bellflower. The City of Bellflower, in partnership with the Fair Housing Foundation, invites residents to attend a free housing workshop on Wednesday, March 4th from 2 to 3:30 p.m. in the Green Room at Bellflower City Hall. That is at 16600 Civic Center Drive. This workshop is open to the public and is designed for tenants, landlords, property managers, attorneys, realtors, and management companies. Attendees will gain a clear understanding of their rights and responsibilities under federal and state fair housing laws, including guidance on navigating tenant and landlord disputes. Prior registration is required. For registration, please call 1-800-446-3247, or for registration assistance, please email cprado, again, cprado, C as in cat, prado, Prado, at fhfca.org. For more information on the Fair Housing Foundation, please visit fhfca.org. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Victor. Councilmember Ray Dunn.
Thank you, Mayor. The Clifton M. Brackeson Library is hosting events for all ages this March and invites the community members to participate in a series of creative, hands-on workshops designed to inspire artistic expression and connection. Think It Inc. Think It Inc. It Comics Basics will take place on Saturday, March 7th from 2 p.m. to 2:45 p.m., where children ages 6 through 12 will be accompanied by a parent or caregiver who will learn how to create their own comic book by exploring the writing process, character development, and panel drawing. On Tuesday, March 17th, from 5 to 6 p.m., teens ages 13 to 17 are invited to attend Book Page Roses, a workshop that explores the language of flowers while participants craft a bouquet of paper roses from a book pages to give as a gift or keep as a personal keepsake. The series concludes with a beading workshop on Tuesday, March 24th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., where participants ages 18 and over will explore beadwork as a practice for the wellness and relaxation of community building. All workshops are free and open to the public, and space may be limited. To register, please visit www.visit.lacountylibrary.org/events. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Ray. Councilmember Dan Coops.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Bellflower Chamber of Commerce encourages local businesses and community members to connect and collaborate at two upcoming networking events hosted at the Bellflower Chamber of Commerce office. That's all one sentence. That's a run-on sentence, isn't it? Yeah. Join the St. Patrick's Networking Bingo Game Night on Thursday, March 12th. That'll be held from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Chamber office, located at 16730 Bellflower Boulevard here in Bellflower. That'll be for an evening of building connections, winning prizes, and enjoying festive refreshments. This month concludes with the monthly mingle on Tuesday morning, March 31st, and that'll be from 9 to 10 in the morning in the Chamber Office Conference Room. That's located at 16730 Bellflower Boulevard, where attendees can start their day with motivating conversations, coffee, pastries, a raffle, and new connections. You'll probably get to meet the mayor because he usually attends, and meet with other fellow businesses. For more information, please call 562-867-1744 or visit bellflowerchamber.org. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Dan. Councilmember Wendy Morse.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Bellflower. Bellflower's citywide waste card exchange program is now underway. As part of a citywide effort to comply with California's SB 1383 requirements, residents will soon receive new waste cards. From February through May, CR&R will conduct a residential card exchange for all current customers. Each household will receive a new landfill, recycling, and organics carts at no additional cost. On the scheduled collection day, residents must place all existing carts at the curb by 6 a.m. CR&R will empty the carts and replace them with new ones by 6 p.m. Replacement carts will be the same size as those currently assigned to the address. To know when you are scheduled for the card exchange, please visit the Trash and Recycling Services page on the city's website. Scroll to the bottom and select Card Exchange Schedule and enter your full address. For more information, please email Melanie Paz at mpaz, that's M-P-A-Z, at www.ca.gov. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Wendy. Tonight, we have one presentation by the Los Angeles County Sanitation District. Mr. Smoot.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I believe he's coming up to handle this one for you.
Thank you, Mayor Santa Ynez and fellow council members. My name is Matt Eaton. I'm the Deputy Assistant Chief Engineer for the Sanitation Districts, and I'm here today to talk about our proposed sewer rate increase that we are proposing for this spring to take effect in July. So a little bit about us. We provide sewer service for a large part of LA County, both up in the northern part of the county as well as the southeastern part of the county. And the rates we're talking about as part of this rate increase are the ones that cover the southeastern part of the county, including the city of Bellflower. And just as a point of clarification, we do not manage the small sewers like in your street. We manage the large, what we call trunk sewers that the cities feed into. And we manage 7 treatment plants that treat the wastewater. So if you're a parcel owner in the city of Bellflower or any place in our territory, you should have received what we call a Proposition 218 notice, which explains the rate increase. It explains why we need the rate increase and the factors that go into it. It also has parcel-specific information that gives the exact rate of that particular parcel. So if you have this, if you save this, you can look at it and see what your rate's going to be. If you don't have it, you can go on our website, and I'll have that information at the end where you can look it up as well. So again, a little bit about what we do. We serve the sanitary needs of 5.5 million people, again, throughout the county. The services we provide are essential for public safety and the environment. They have to operate 24/7, year-round, requires constant maintenance and upkeep. We treat about 400 million gallons a day of wastewater. And of course, that upkeep and the maintenance and the new projects and just the operations costs obviously require a significant amount of funding. We also must attract skilled labor. We have about 1,800 employees across all types of specialties: scientists, engineers, operators, maintenance people, truck drivers, and we need to maintain that staffing level. In particular, the last 5 years, our costs for certain things have gone up significantly, especially, and I'll talk a little bit more about this, but especially chemicals and utilities have gone up a lot faster than inflation, and we do utilize a lot of those raw materials for our operations. We also have some significant capital projects underway and planned to maintain reliability and improve our treatment processes. So again, as I mentioned, we are seeking a rate increase at this time for a number of reasons. One is we're doing some catch-up. We implemented a fairly modest rate increase back in 2022, and we were trying to impose as small of a rate increase as we could because it was in the middle of COVID. Unfortunately, inflation has caught up with us and surpassed what our rates could handle. So our costs have gone up 20% in the last 5 years. Our rates have only gone up 10%. And as I mentioned before, chemicals and utilities are a big part of that. Those have doubled in the last 5 years, and that is a big part of our operating expenses. We also have major upgrades underway. We are ensuring that we have complete reliability of our system, minimize sewer spills, minimize any upsets or any impact to the environment. We also have a project plan, and right now it's in the planning phase and it won't be constructed for at least 5 more years, but it's to increase the treatment at our Carson facility so that we could potentially expand our production of recycled water and increase and provide a new source of water for the region. That would potentially treat up to 150 million gallons a day that would be available for water recycling. So in terms of a rate increase, and I meant to mention this before, our rates do not go on water bills. Residents will not see it except on their property tax bill. So only property owners will see our rates and see the rate increase. Any renter will not see that directly. So it's billed once a year on the property tax bill. In terms of a monthly cost of how much our rates are going up, in the city of Bellflower, it's in between $2.67 and $2.92. The city actually encompasses two separate districts. We're a group of 24 districts, but the city of Bellflower actually has two districts that are overlapping the city. So it's either $2.67 a month or $2.92 a month. And it's a 5-year rate increase starting July 1st of 26. So we don't take these rate increases lightly. We understand they do impact homeowners and business owners. And we always try to endeavor to keep our costs down. One thing we look at every year is how our costs compare to other agencies. Now, this is not just our charge. This is the all-in price of sewer service, so it includes local costs as well. And you can see that we are about half of a lot of other local agencies. In particular, the city of LA is very similar in size to us and very similar treatment level. And you can see they're about double what our charge is. And we take pride in being efficient and cost effective and keeping our rates low. And to do that, we have a number of efforts that we're always pursuing. One is low interest loans and grants when they're available, taking on debt when it makes sense and it's feasible. We're always looking at ways to reduce our chemical and electricity costs. We have a number of successful projects that have done that. I mentioned we're a group of 24 districts, but by combining our efforts in terms of administrative staff and purchasing, we can keep our costs down. And then we always are looking for additional revenue sources. So we do sell reclaimed water. We sell clean energy in the form of renewable biogas and electricity. We also sell biosolids. So those help offset our costs. We also have what we call low water rebate program. And again, it's a little confusing. This is not to get a rebate on your water bill. It's to get a lower charge or a rebate on our bill that goes on your tax bill. But we need your water bills to implement this. So it's a fairly simple application. You can go on our website, you can call us, but we do need 12 months of water bills. And if we see that your water use is less than average, you'll get a lower sanitation district charge and potentially a rebate on your charge too. We also have what we call industrial wastewater surcharges. What I've mentioned before applies to businesses, commercial businesses, and homeowners. Industrial users, we actually measure what they discharge because typically they're very large, and there will be a similar rate increase for those facilities as well. So in conclusion, we are recommending a rate increase to cover the higher operating costs we've seen, our capital projects to keep up with our aging infrastructure and our increased treatment that we will be undertaking. We do have that low water rebate program for low water users. And also, I should have mentioned this before, we do have a process for public comment and a process for protest, and it's in the 218 notice and it's on our website as well. So we are doing outreach to the cities, such as my presentation today, but we have public meetings as well. We have a couple Zoom presentations coming up. We also have a in-person presentation on April 25th, along with a tour of our largest facility. And I do recommend that. The tour is very interesting. You can see exactly what we're doing and where the money's going from your rates. And ultimately, to approve the rates, we need to go to our board and solicit approval. There will be a public hearing in advance of that vote. You can see, depending on what district you're in, it's either May 13th or May 27th, and it's at our headquarters in Whittier. And there's also a protest process where you can submit a protest and don't have to be there in person. But if you need more information, we do have customer service staff that are very responsive. They will pick up the phone and help you with any questions about the rates, about the rebate. or anything you need, you can see the phone number here, our email rates@lacsd.org. You can go to our website that also has information. You can get a sample of that Prop 218 notice. If you can't find yours, you can look yours up there. You can look up specific information about your parcel as well to see the charge. So that concludes my presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions if there are any.
Thank you, Matt, for
Sure.
your very informative presentation. Just a couple of questions.
Sure.
In your chart, we just said the rate for Bellflower is about $2.60, less than $3.
It's going up by
The increase.
The
$2.67
increase.
each month.
So it
each
says
year.
for 5 years. Can you explain that? Is it flat for now for the next 5 years, or there's going to be some kind of escalator?
Yeah, every year the rate's going up $2.67. So right now, per month on a monthly basis. So right now, I don't have it off the top of my head, but the rates for most of the people in the city of Bellflower are on the $180 per year to $200 per year range. So they'll be going up about $25, $30 per year, or the $2.50 to $3 per
Every
month.
year. So the second is going to be 60 and then
Correct.
90 and then, okay. All right,
Correct.
good. And then in the previous chart, previous to this, you mentioned other district. So how will our residents know where to go, whether they're District 3 or District 18?
Okay, it would be on their notice. So if they have their notice, it'll give the exact hearing date and their exact district, or you can go to our website to look up your parcel, or you can give us a call.
Okay, very good. And I think there's one project that I would like you to discuss and talk about is the Pure Water Project.
Okay,
Can you talk about it?
so the Pure Water Project we're doing in partnership with Metropolitan Water District. It'll potentially be constructed at our plant in Carson. We just got approval of the environmental impact report, and over the next 5 years, we'll be doing additional planning and engineering. But what this project is, it's a two-part project. Our part is to build additional treatment to feed water to their potential project. Their water will take the cleanup even further and treat it into water that can go into the Metropolitan Water District system, initially just as groundwater recharge, but potentially eventually be integrated into their potable water system. And we are undertaking our part of it in part to provide that new source of water, and in part to address potential future regulations that are going to require us to provide additional treatment anyways. So it's kind of a twofold purpose from our perspective. But again, potential size of 150 million gallons per day, which is very significant. And the value of this water isn't just in the water. The value's in that it's going to be available no matter what the drought situation is. So you have Colorado River water, which may not be available. And in fact, right now it's at very low levels. And you know, it may impact deliveries to the Met system. Right now, California is doing pretty well with water. The reservoirs are full, but there's no guarantee that'll happen in the future. We've seen how it's been in the past. But our system, our proposed system, will be able to operate straight through drought periods. As long as people are using water, it'll be coming to us. We'll be able to turn it around and recycle it.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Sure.
Any question of Mr. Eden?
No.
I do.
Councilmember Coops?
As you know, the state of California has mandated all the cities to accept additional housing. ADUs are pretty popular and more intense properties.
Sure.
And I'm always worried about the infrastructure, although you have mentioned that you're not responsible for the smaller lines, but the big trunk lines are yours. Do we need to be concerned that we're going to overload the system?
So right now, no, because water use has dropped off through water conservation. So even though we've seen growth in the county, we haven't seen a growth in the amount of gallons of wastewater coming to us. In fact, we've been flat for about 20 years, even though we've seen growth. So we don't see a particular issue with ADUs. Now, there could potentially be impacts with growth on our treatment plants, and we've seen that a little bit, because the more growth you have, even if water is being conserved, you still have the same constituents in the wastewater, so the same solids and chemicals and biological material in the wastewater that require treatment. But in terms of overloading our sewer system, we do not we do not anticipate an issue there.
Because that's always a concern, you know, we
Yep.
keep adding, and we need more plumbing,
Yep.
electrical, sewer, it all goes together.
Yep.
The, several years ago, the sanitation district was involved with a lawsuit having to do with the farming acres up north where the solids were going to be placed. And the result of that was, I think the sanitation district lost the case.
Mm-hmm.
And was that a $30 or $40 million loss?
Yeah, approximately that's what the final number.
How much is that impacting the price of our water going up?
So that case is related to the wastewater service that we provide to this area. So yes, the rates here do contribute toward that settlement or toward that verdict. For a sense of scale, we have for a single family home that works out to maybe a total cost of we'll call it $10. So spread over time, both the past and in the future, we're talking maybe $1 out of the $200 charge.
Okay, over the 5 years that you
Over the 5 years,
that
yeah.
Sonny talked about.
Yeah.
Do you have knowledge also of this? I know sanitation district has to do with moving of trash components.
Mm-hmm.
And several years ago, there was a deal where they were building a train, and they're going to dispose of the solids out in the desert in any reservation. Whatever happened to that?
So we built out the system, and it was built and ready to go, but then the recession hit. And the volumes of trash in the county declined. And that combined with additional recycling meant the amount required for disposal declined significantly. So when we first planned the system back in the 90s, we anticipated, not just us, but everyone else anticipated landfills closing, waste volumes going up, and a lot of that didn't materialize. So we still have the system ready to go for when it is needed, but we don't anticipate running it anytime in the near future.
Okay, that's all my questions.
All right, thank you,
Thank you very
Dan.
much.
Okay. Thank you.
Councilmember Dutton, any question?
No questions. And to footnote is that property out in,
San Joaquin Valley?
so yeah, is leased out, right?
The one in Imperial County?
Yeah,
the- yes,
leased
the
out. So
Mesquite
they're
landfill.
getting income on the dirt that's leased out anyway, so.
Yeah, we have the intermodal facility in
Yeah.
Industry, which is leased out, and the facility in Mesquite.
And how many acres was that farm?
The farm or the landfill?
That was waste.
The farm,
Two ways.
yeah.
Landfill.
The case.
The case,
The
yeah,
case,
the case.
That one. I believe that's 14,000
acres, right.
something like that. It's
It
a
was a
large
huge
facility.
piece of land.
Yeah, it's a big composting facility as well as farmland.
I once heard there was 80 truckloads of waste brought out of the plants here taken northward. Is that number still
That's
work?
probably about right. It's about 1,000 tons per day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of human waste.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, next item, public comments, Mr. Smooth.
Just gonna go check on you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is the time set aside for the public to address the city council on matters not listed on the agenda. Anyone wishing to address the city council should come to the podium, be recognized by the mayor, and state your name for the record. If you wish to address the city council on an agenda item, you may do so by approaching the podium as we review that particular item, and you'll be given 3 minutes to address the city council.
Okay, if you have, like to talk about anything other than agenda items, please come up, sign your name, and state your name for the record.
Hello, my name is Sofia Partida. I just had a quick question. Are we able to ask y'all questions about the closed session?
No.
No? Oh, okay. That was it. I was just curious.
Yeah, it's closed session, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's closed session.
all
Thank
right.
you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? All right, moving along. There are no public hearings tonight. There are no ordinances or resolutions for consideration. There's no consideration item. Moving on to consent calendar. Any conflicts on the consent calendar?
Mr. Mayor, I am out on 13C. I have a property adjacent to this property being discussed.
13C for Mr. Coops?
Yep.
15.
Oh, 15C.
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 Yep.
15C. All right. Any other recusals?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to recuse myself on item 15D out of the abundance of precaution.
15D, okay, for Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez. And anyone who'd like to pull an item for separate discussion?
No.
Okay, I'd like to pull item 15D. Sorry about
Take
that.
another break.
Okay.
Get your cough under control.
All right, 15D. Is there anyone here from Modern Vegan Cuisine LLC, DBA El Ricky?
Nobody wants to admit to it.
Okay, please come
Come
forward. We
forward.
have some questions for you. Let me just say, the reason I pulled this item, I'm very excited when I saw the lights on El Ricky. I thought it's going to be opening very soon because it's been a long time since that restaurant's it's been closed, under construction. And I must admit that a couple of times, several months ago, I dropped in, I talked to the contractor, I asked him, what's going on here? And it's, we're doing some tile work and things like that. So I asked him why it's seems like it's kind of stop and go. And so explain to me about the finances of the restaurants. And
Right, yeah.
if you can confirm also, I understand that the property is also up for sale. Maybe you can just kind of confirm that. And again, based on my early statement, I was very excited when I saw the lights on, promoting basically El Ricky. So can you give us the status of El Ricky? Because I really wanted to open.
Okay, sure. We had another project that we were working on, and we got a little tight money wise.
Can you state your name and what's your
Yeah,
relationship
my name
with?
is Jose Brito. I'm the owner of the property.
Okay,
And part of
okay.
owner of the business too. We have a few other projects, and we got a little tight with the money. And we're two brothers, so my brother wants to sell. I don't want to sell it, but finally we got some cash flow, and we decided to move forward and open it.
So you're not selling it anymore?
No. We'll
That
take
is
it out of the
that
market.
is good news, sir.
All right.
Good news. Okay,
No,
good.
we will open.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we can.
what's your timeline now in terms of opening?
Probably like 2 months at the most.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
You surprised me.
Well, if we get the license.
It's a good
we'll-
surprise,
we'll-
though. It's a good surprise.
No,
Don't get
I
me
know
wrong.
it took,
It's
it
a
took
good
a little
surprise.
while, but we want to make sure that we move forward fast if we can't.
Okay. So are you set with your menu? Because if I understand it's going to be seafood.
Yeah, it's like a seafood. Yes, well, we can get your menu later on, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In 2 months. Okay.
Mhm.
So in terms of the encroachment permit or license here, what do you plan to do with that encroachment, with that area?
We just want to finish remodeling and get ready to open after we get the license.
Okay. And do you have your beer and wine license already?
Yeah, we do have it. Yeah, it's waiting.
So you're ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And are you related to what's the name now?
Yeah, we're part of Calaveras and Roca.
Yeah,
too.
your brothers or
I think you probably saw my nephew, Isaias. Is my
No,
nephew.
another one,
Or, Frank, Daniel.
Daniel?
Daniel is my nephew. He's my
nephew.
brother's
Okay.
son.
All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And Norelli is
My niece.
your niece. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Very good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Let us know when you're ready to open.
When we get the license, then we'll move forward.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. All right.
Move the consent calendar.
Wait a minute, hold
Oh,
on.
we got Victor back.
Victor.
Victor. He's not far.
Let's save.
That was quick. All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Councilmember
I'd like to
Coops.
move the consent calendar.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Coop, seconded by Councilmember Danton to
And
move
I'm
the
out on
consent
15.
calendar with the two recusals.
Recuse.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Morse,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez,
Aye.
Councilmember Dutton,
Aye.
Councilmember Coops,
Aye.
Mayor Santinez.
Aye. Council reports. Councilmember Morse.
I have none.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just want to report out that this weekend, myself, Councilmember Coops, and Councilmember Wendy Morris attended the Greater League, Bellflower Greater League ribbon cutting or opening ceremony day. It was a fun event, fun day, well spent. Made sure to recognize the entire council, and yeah, they're ready to go and they're gonna have some fun. So.
Oh, awesome. Very good. Thank you. Councilmember Dutton.
Nothing to report today.
All right. Councilmember Coops.
No, I'm agreeing with Council Vice Chair,
Mayor Pro Tem.
Mayor Pro Tem, Emeritus, all this. We had every year we go out and welcome the new crop of kids to play baseball. There's usually 500-600 kids. The president told us that there were 60 more signed up this year than last year. And so that's very encouraging. They keep a great diamond there, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of help from the parents. And that league's been in existence over 70 years. I know that because 65 years ago I played in it. And for 4 years I never got a hit. But that's another story.
That's like a no-hitter.
Yeah. It ruined my group sports forever. I never played again. But nevertheless, it's a great organization, and it's a great part of our fabric of Bellflower. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Thank you, Councilmember Coops. I just want to thank public Parks and Rec staff for the very nice Valentine's party for seniors last week. It was well attended. It was a pleasant surprise with so many attendees. A lot of seniors came to that party, so they know how to throw a party. And also, I talked about parking at the last meeting. I'd like to ask staff to look into our parking permit district, if we can kind of review that. I think it's been a long time. And I look at it recently in terms of the number of cars being allowed per household. It is a big number of cars. So if we can update that policy or whatever you call it for parking district and make a report, a recommendation to the council.
Certainly, we can take a look at that.
All right, very good. With that, this meeting is adjourned to the next regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council at 5:30 p.m. on Monday, March 29, 2026. This meeting is now adjourned.
10 to 8. No, 1:30.